Yeah, we're on here. Live.
Alright. Alright, so I.S.U.P.K started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. What's sound looking like on there? You hear me good, yeah? You see the green bar moving up and down?
Yeah.
Oh, just that again, yeah? It's okay, please. Take a seat.
Okay. We're good.
So it's the I.S.U.P.K started at 1 West under Command General YAHANNA. And our job to teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the truth according to the Bible. That according to the Bible, you are the real Jews that walk through the Red Sea. You are the real Jews who Christ died for. You know what I mean? We got many lectures. We got a powerful lecture today. Not like a powerful lecture on Saturday, the 18th of March. Yeah?
Come on.
18th of March, which is about Brexit and world prophecy, hosted by Officer of 1,000 Ban Yamyan. So make sure you look out for that lecture, man. We have it online. Make sure you come down to the lecture also. You know me, that's 108 Church Lane, flat 4, Handsworth Wood, B20, 3ES. You know what I mean?
So like, yeah, the postcode is B22ES. E for Echo, S for Sugar.
So like, yeah, B22ES, not 3ES, 2ES. So make sure you put B20, 2ES is your sat nav. That's flat 4, 108 Church Lane. You know what I mean? Anyone from Birmingham or the surrounding areas, you know where it is already. But if from London, Leicester, Leeds, Manchester, that's Birmingham, B20, 2ES. Then go into Brexit, then go into prophecy. You know what I mean? Officer by Yami, you're hosting a lecture. You know, I know you see one of them tapes. You know what I mean? I know you want to meet him in person.
Yeah, that's right.
You see him powerful that mic and stuff. You need to watch his Saturday guy, that powerful speaking, man. You know, if you watch that, definitely will come, man. Every Monday, Command General YAHANNA the grill, where he goes into all the hot topics in the black neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Prophecies, breaks down everything you need to know about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Every Tuesday, Captain Mayam, the brotherhood class. He teaches you how to be a brother to your brothers, man. How to treat your brother, how not to treat your brother. You know what I mean? How to speak to your brother, how not to speak to your brother. You know what I mean? If you owe a brother money, how to deal with that situation. If a brother owes you money, how you should deal with that situation. You learn that every Tuesday by Captain Mayam. And maybe if every brother lumped in to the brotherhood class, brothers and Crips wouldn't exist.
That's right.
Black on black crime wouldn't exist. You know what I mean? Black women fighting on World Star Hip Hop wouldn't exist.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Every Wednesday we got the law class. You know what I mean? Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians. We got laws to keep, we got rules to follow, laws to obey by, and we teach that every Wednesday. Our people went into slavery because we disobey God. You know what I mean? We teach the laws that we've broken. A lot of black people don't even know. That's what we teach every Wednesday. We tell you what's lawful to eat and what's not lawful to eat according to the Bible. You know what I mean? What you can wear and what you can't wear according to the Bible. You know what I mean? What you can say, what you can't do, what you have to celebrate and what you can't celebrate in the Bible. We teach that every Wednesday in the law class. Every Thursday by General Mahayman, scripture breakdown class. Any scripture you ever wanted to know. So you pass that. He don't know the Bible. He can't break down the Bible.
That's right.
So like, yeah, but the brothers at the I.S.U.P.K, we can. That's why we have a scripture breakdown class. Things like John 3:16. You think God died for you think Christ died for the whole earth, man? And you know what I mean? You learn that that's a lie, but you only learn that if you log into Thursday scripture breakdown class. You know what I mean? Midnight in our time, 12 o'clock till 2. And Friday the Lashawan Kodash, which means a holy tongue, hosted by General Kobala Ma. You know what I mean? Black people speak English today, Spanish today, French today, Creole today. But that's not their native tongue, man. That's not the language that God intended for you to speak. Your native tongue is the Hebrew, the Lashawan Kodash, and we teach that at the I.S.U.P.K, man. Every Saturday, every other Saturday, you have the Sabbath class, 10 to 11. You know what I mean? Every black man, black woman is commanded to keep the Sabbath day holy and have a holy convocation. A convocation is a gathering, and we have that here at the I.S.U.P.K. We go through the laws, we have the showbread, we keep Sabbath day holy, we come here in our finished garments, our best garments, and we do the service of the Lord every Saturday. We blow the trumpet, we go through the law like our foreparents did. You know what I mean? You only learn that at the I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I mean? You got any questions? Ask.
Nah, not yet, so no.
Any questions? No? Alright, no problem. Give me Genesis 14 and 18.
Book of Genesis, chapter 40, verse 14. It's like in the book of Genesis, chapter 14, verse 18. I think he's got slavery now. Let's try to call me here.
The book of Genesis 14 and 18. And it says, verse 17. So what happened was Abraham had a fight with some Hamites, and was in war with some Hamites, and he killed them, he overthrew them, and he took all their spoils, all their belongings, and he brought back the goods to a priest called Melchizedek. You find that later on in the Bible is Christ. So now I'm going to read about what Abraham did to Melchizedek. So he said, and the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of the Chedorlaomer, and the kings that were with him at the valley of Shabbat, which is at the king's dale. You see, Abraham won the slaughter, and the kings went to meet him to see how it went, to see what he got for them. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, which is Christ, brought forth bread and wine, for he was the priest of the Most High God. So Melchizedek brought wine. Now, you know what I mean? Wine is something that Christians say is a sin. You shouldn't drink wine, it's wrong to drink. It makes you act funny. So why is Melchizedek, who's a prince of God here, not wine? It's like, okay, what's the deal? Oh, I don't see it. All right, read that for you. Give me Genesis 14 and 18.
The book of Genesis, chapter 14, verse 18. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was priest of the Most High God.
Sorry, read it one more time.
And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine.
What?
Bread and wine.
Melchizedek brought wine. According to your pastors, wine is a sin. You know what I mean? They call it the devil's drink. But Melchizedek brought bread and wine. Read.
Bread and wine, and he was the priest.
And he, Melchizedek, so he goes, Melchizedek brought bread and wine. According to his pastor, wine is sin. It's wrong to drink, you shouldn't drink it. And he, that same Melchizedek, read,
was the priest of the Most High God.
of who?
The Most High God.
Nah, man, he must be the priest of the devil, man.
The Most High God.
So this man of God brought wine to drink. Why? But I thought it's a sin to drink wine. I thought God don't approve of wine. I thought that's the devil. The devil's nectar. You got Muslims that say you can't drink wine. It's wrong, you know. And what do Muslims say? Muslims smoke fags and all sorts, but they can't drink wine. When fags kill your lungs, man. Wine is good for you. Scientifically, if you drink it in moderation, it's proven that it's good for you. So this priest right here brought wine and bread. And it said this priest was the priest of the Most High God, wasn't the priest of Balaam, wasn't the priest of the white man, wasn't the priest of the Muslim, the priest of the Most High God, the same God that made the universe, the same God that sent Christ to die for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. This priest was the king of that. This priest was the priest of that same God, and he brought wine, meaning you can drink wine, and wine. Real enough.
And he blessed him and said, "Blessed be Abraham of the Most High God."
So the same prince blessed Abraham, your forefathers. He drank wine. On top of that, he blessed Abraham, your forefathers. At this time, Abraham's name was Abram, and the same prince blessed Abram. We done?
Possessor of heaven and earth. He blessed the Most High God, which have delivered thine enemies into thy hand.
All right, give me Numbers 18 and 12.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 12.
Let me get it. The new link done up.
Yeah. Oh, the attendance. Yeah, Officer Correct. Put it up, you know.
All right, I'll say it. Yeah, 18 and 12.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 12. All the best.
Yeah, new verse, upper verse, man.
Oh, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 9. This shall be thine of the most holy things, reserved from the fire, every oblation.
Oblation, yeah.
Every oblation of theirs.
So, an oblation, like a sacrifice, saying these are the things that you don't burn the sacrifice, but you still give to the Most High as an oblation. You know what I mean? Like sometimes at the I.S.U.P.K, you know, we ask for tithes and so forth, which is in the law. And also when you come to the Passover, we say don't come empty-handed. That's also in the law as well. So people pay the tithes, but also they will give offerings also, things that they don't burn with fire. And you read it here. You're gonna read that people get corn to the priest sometimes, people get flour to the priest sometimes, you know?
Every meat offering of theirs.
So people give meat offering to the priest also.
Every sin offering of theirs.
And every sin offering. If you committed, the Bible says if you committed a sin ignorantly that you didn't know, you know what I mean? You ate some Haribos you didn't know, and you found out, oh shit, there's pork in there. You can give a sin offering only if it was ignorant done though. If you're homosexual, you get put to death. So that's a sin offering. You give a goat, one of your best lambs, give it to the priest, he'll wash you down, you eat piece of it, you eat piece of it, and you'll be forgiven of that sin. That's a sin offering. You done?
And every trespass offering of theirs.
Trespass offering, when you do something wrong against your neighbor, you trespass. If you see a sign that says no trespassing, it means you don't pass that line. And if you cross the line with your brother, you can give a trespass offering and be forgiven. If I stole Benjamin's shoes, I would give him 2 pairs of shoes. That's a trespass offering. You know?
And every sin offering of theirs, and every trespass offering of theirs, which they shall render unto me.
If they shall render unto me, means give unto me, we will give these offerings to the Lord. Well, it's what's enough.
No, I'm good. Shall be most holy for thee and for thy sons.
And these things that you give me shall be holy. Holy means separate. These shall be holy. You have loads of lambs. You have one lamb that's separate. You know what I mean? No spot on there, no blemish. Ain't got a broken leg. You know what I mean? That's your holy offering that you give to the Lord. You know?
In the most holy place thou shalt eat it.
And in the most holy place you shall eat it. In the temple, the priest had the Holy of Holies, which only he could go to. And you have another part where the other people could go to. The most holy place is at Jerusalem. That's where you shall eat the offering. Read.
Every male shall eat it. It shall be holy unto thee.
And this offering, only the males can eat it. It's separate unto the Lord. Not anyone can eat this offering, because it's separate, it's holy unto the Lord. Read.
And this is thine, and heave the offering of their gift, which all the wave of the offerings of the children of Israel I have given unto thee, and to thy sons, and to thy daughters with thee, by a statute forever. Every one that is clean in thy house shall eat it.
Yeah.
All the best of the oil.
The Lord wants all the best of the oil. Give it to the priest. Make it holy, make it separate, and give it to the priest. This is like offerings. You know, when people give all the offerings to the Christian church, and the pastor driving in a nice car, and meanwhile, in the middle of the Lord, people just about pay the tithes, or people fight to pay the tithes. People say that tithes are only corn and what they call corn and wheat and stuff. When back in the time, people get corn because people were farmers. You know what I mean? People work cash nowadays.
Yeah.
Feel me? We don't know.
And all the best of the wine.
All the best of the what?
Wine.
So the Most High say, giving wine to the priest also. The priest don't work, man. The priest do the Most High's work 24/7. So when you give the priest his wine, what are they gonna do with his wine, man? They're gonna drink it. The priest don't work. Like, and the white man copied the system. The white man got a system in which everyone pays tax. Then that tax goes to people that do services, man. It goes to nurses. It goes to policemen. It goes to everyone, man. School teachers. And we had that before him. The priest couldn't work. The priest served the Lord full time. And we had money that was set aside for him that would help him, that would clothe his family, give him wine to drink as well. You know what I mean? They got that from the Bible, man. We have a percentage today called tax, and that tax pays for the roads to be smooth, pays for policemen's wages, nurses' wages, and we had that before him, meaning that we are civil people. We're niggas and wetbacks and, you know, uncivilized. We're the law before him. We're the law that took They got the law that take care of their priests, which is policemen. We had the law that took care of our priests and kept them close and gave them some wine also to drink. You know what I mean? The priest got to drink wine too, man. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You can't give the priest food. In his clothes as well. He's having a nice time sometimes as well. Have wine also.
That's right.
So the priest drank wine as well, man. Nowhere in the Bible did say you cannot drink wine. Give me Deuteronomy 7:13.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 13. And he will love thee and bless thee and multiply thee. He will also bless the fruit of thy womb.
We're talking about the Lord. The Lord said, if you obey me, I will bless you, multiply you. The same way we multiply today. Black people, they said that we're the minority, man. How would we be the minority, man? Blacks, Hispanics, the Indians. You know what I mean? All over Bronx, all over Brooklyn, Jamaica, Haiti. We're multiplied, man.
That's right.
Why is they separate us? And they say, well, there's only 8% of Black British, 8% of Jamaicans. But really, that's 16%, man.
That's right.
They say, well, the Haitians are 20% and the Hispanics are 20%. Really, they meant to add all of them. We're not the minority, we're the majority. So like, yeah.
So when it says in this, you know that scripture that says basically I chose thee because you were the least.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Okay, get there. Give me that Deuteronomy 7 and 3.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3.
Give me 1 minute. Yeah, 6 verse 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 6.
7 verse 6.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
And the Lord said we're a holy people, being a separate people. We're not like everybody else. Everybody else can eat what they want, have sex with what they want. We're separate people, man. Common sense shows that we're separate people. We run the fast. You know, we run the fastest, jump the highest. Even in slavery, we're just the best, man. Our woman should look like trash, man. You know what I mean? A black woman take some Primark clothes and make you look like Louis Vuitton. Our women eat terrible food, man. And we got some naturally got better bodies than some people that a white woman has to work out and eat good and go on the vegan diet. Just to look half decent. When some regular black women in the 40s look better, man. We're separate people, you know?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Again, black people are special, man. You know what I mean? Say black don't crack. You know what? We're special, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Say black. You say about one's the fastest man in the earth. You know how big this earth is? And the one man from Jamaica, the fastest man in the earth. A man from your country, from your tribe, from your nation, is the fastest. You feel me? God, you know what I mean? The fastest man.
True that.
That's special, man. I don't think you understand. You see on telly and think that Usain Bolt runs a little mile, but Usain Bolt runs from the top of his road to the bottom of his road in 7 seconds, man. That's a machine.
That's right.
That's a special man right there. Man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Beyonce makes tunes that sells out what 10 million people. Imagine you one from Aspen here, and all the way in China, someone likes your tune, man. That's special, man. Someone that don't speak English, you know what I mean? Never met a black person who likes your tongues, wants to be like you. That's special, man. We don't know.
Above all people.
We're above all people, not below. We're above. The common sense shows you that we're above all people, man. Black people in the ghetto with drugs and with diamonds still look better than them, still dress better than them. You know what I mean? If you go in some of these building apartments and black women work here, that same black woman looks better than all the white women in the office.
That's right.
Guess where she lives? At the end of her shift, she goes home to the ghetto.
That's right.
You know what I mean? She's struggling with rent and bills and this and that, but you'll never know it. You know what I mean? The way we get on with things and look good, you never know. But we're above all people, you know.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
We're better than the Chinese man, the Hawaiian man, the Indian man.
That's right.
Man, you're better than that man.
That's right.
But you've been taught that you're nobody, and you go to their shops and make them rich. If you ever see an Indian wedding, you see limousines upon limousines. I guess you pay for that. You did, because you don't think that you're better than them, and you feel that you can't open your own shop, so you go to their shops. You know?
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you.
So we're chosen by the Lord. We're above all people, and the Lord didn't choose us It says here, the Lord did not set love upon you or choose you. Read.
Because ye were more in number.
So the Lord didn't, at this time, in the time of Deuteronomy, there wasn't much of us. I said the Lord don't love you or chose you because you was mightier and you was stronger and you was, you know, we had loads of numbers. The Lord didn't love you because of that. You know?
Because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people.
At this time, with the fewest, the Lord didn't go like them people. You know what? They're massive, they're big, they're fruitful, they own this land and that land. Now that wasn't the case. At this time, it was the fewest, the most youngest nation to come out. Before Judah, before Jacob was even born, you had Hamites, you had Hamites, you had Japhites, you had Elamites. Who the last nation born? Esau was even born before us. Who the last nation? The Lord didn't love us because we were the mightiest and the strongest, and you know, we had loads of numbers. We were, at this point, we were the fewest. You know?
But because the Lord loved you.
What?
Because the Lord loved you.
And that's what the Lord chose us, not because we were the most numbered. See, the average carnal person will say, I'm gonna choose him because he's, you know, he's got a lot of numbers and, you know, looking glorious. The Lord didn't love us because of that. The Lord loved us because he loved us, man. It's like you got children. You got children. You love them because they're the smartest in class or they're the biggest. No, you love them because of yours. And that's what the Lord loves us. Not because we're smart, not because they had loads of numbers in our own land. We have no land. We was in Egypt. The Canaanites had their land, the Elamites had their land, had their culture, their language, and the Lord loved us because he loved us, because from the beginning, the Lord chose us, man. Who chose us from Adam, you know what I mean, down to Methuselah and so forth, all the way to Abraham. The Lord didn't love us because we had numbers. The Lord don't deal with numbers. Jesus Christ had 12 men. 12 men a big number, man. It's really not a big number. If you pair them up, that's the 6 groups. So the Lord didn't love us because we had a lot of numbers. At this time, we were human numbers. The Lord swore oath to Abraham and said that we will be like the sand of the sea. We will multiply, you know what I mean? Actually, see, black people, we got loads of numbers now. But the Lord didn't love us at this point or choose us because we had numbers. At this point, we were fierce, you know?
And because he would keep an oath which he had sworn unto your fathers.
And the Lord saw black humanity, he loves us, but those are the people I love, man. And he gave his oath to us. Could he give it to the Chinese man? Could he give it to the Arab man? But he gave it to us, man. You know what I mean? How are we racist when God said this? We didn't choose ourselves. The Lord chose us.
That's right.
He said God put his love upon us. So how am I racist and how am I dividing people? When God said he chose us. You know what I mean? If you like a pair, but young man, you see a pair of shoes on the shelf, yeah?
Yeah.
And you just like them. If I come to you and go, why like them for, man? These are more expensive. Like that's like these, man. That's how the Lord feels about us.
That's right.
Us, man. The Lord put his spirit in us. We let the Lord loves us. We don't know.
Hath the Lord brought you out with his mighty hand?
And the Lord loves us so much, he brought us out of Egypt with his mighty hand. Is that cold word?
You know what? Don't know what to do. I'm trying to do something else now. It's just long. Hath the Lord brought you out with his mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen?
And we was in slavery, and the Lord took us out of that, not because we had numbers, not because we were mighty and had a big army, just because he loved us, man. Simple as. You got children, you love them. Your child could be the most unintelligent child in the class, but you love them because it's yours, and we belong to the Lord, and we're the children of the Lord, and the Lord swore oath to you. You done?
And from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God.
And the Lord's faithful. The Lord told our forefathers that he'll make a covenant with us. Abraham was loyal to the Lord, and the Lord said, you know what? Out of your seed, I'm going to make a covenant with him. And the Lord did that. Even though we eat pork today, even though we had a golden calf and worshipped him, even though we was homosexuals, the Lord swore oath unto Abraham, he's faithful. To be faithful means to keep your word, man. You see all these programs, like more Republics, and they go, oh, you're unfaithful. I mean, to be faithful means to keep your word and don't cheat on your spouse. And the Lord didn't cheat us, man. The Lord said, you know what? I'm going to choose a Chinese man, but because he loved us and swore oath and he's faithful, he said, nah, man, I'm going to work with these blacks and Hispanics and Indians. I'm going to give him grace. You know what I mean? I'm going to send my best #1 son, the top ranking Israelite to die for their sins, man. die for them so that they can change their life around. You know, I'm gonna send prophets on the streets, man, in the hot sun, in the rain, in the cold, to teach them, to change their life around. That's what the Lord did, just because He loved us, not because we're the smartest, not because we're the most greatest. Just that. We don't know.
Know therefore that the Lord thy God, He is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love Him, and
the Lord keeps the covenant with them that love Him. And I'm gonna tell you something. What does it mean to love the Most High? How do you love the Most High?
Keep the commandments.
Exactly. And the Lord said He keeps the commandments with them that love Him. So the Bible says to love God is to keep His commandments. And who are the commandments given to? So who are the only people that can love God? So in the Bible goes, the Lord keeps the commandment with them that love Him. Who are you talking about? Who did He make a commandment with? Who did He make a covenant with? So when it goes, the Lord keeps a covenant with them that love Him. What's it basically saying? The Lord keeps the covenant with the Israelites. We're the only one that can love Him. The white man can't love God. The white man can't love God. He got
that's
covenant.
right, that's right.
You feel me? If me and you in agreement, like I said, I'll give you $1,000 now, and you pay me back with interest. But young man can't do it because he's not in agreement. You know what I mean? Because now she can't do it. She's not in agreement. Only you have to do it. And we're in agreement with the Lord. No one else in this agreement. The white man can't love the Lord. Chinese man can't love the Lord. He can't do it. There's no agreement with the Most High. Can't. Just go down. I'll send my sisters something. Come. Alright, well, give me numbers. You told me 7 and 13. You already in 7, innit?
Come on. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 13. And He will love thee and bless thee and multiply thee.
And this is the spirit, because the sister asked, I thought we was few in number. This is the same chapter. While we're few in number, this is what the Lord saying. He will bless us and love us. Read.
He will also bless the fruit of thy womb and
A bit before that, bless thee.
bless thee and multiply thee.
And multiply us. So even though we're few in number now, the Lord will multiply us. And this is a couple chapters, couple verses down from what we just read. The Lord will multiply us because He loves us. You know what I mean? That's why you see black people in very high numbers. And it's mad because this is how you know that we're the people of the Lord and we're multiplied. With all the drugs in our neighborhoods, all the homosexuals in our neighborhoods, all the black men behind bars, all the abortions and everything. There should only be one black man left. Really. But because the Lord blessed us, we're high in number. Homosexuality is big in our neighborhoods. So what does that mean? Homosexuals can't create more children. So we should be low in number. Black men are behind bars. If you're behind bars, you can't create children.
That's right.
That's another problem we got that the other nations ain't got. A woman are aborting our babies. That's stopping us from having babies again. And these other nations, they ain't got that. We have it, they ain't got that. And we're still more in number than them. You know why? Because the Lord said He will multiply us. We do that.
And He will also bless the fruit of thy womb.
And what's the fruit of your womb? Children. The Lord will bless your children, man. You won't have no gangbanging children. You wouldn't have to open your daughter's laptop and almost faint because she got a dick pics. The dick pics in there and that. You know what I mean? The Lord will bless the fruit of our womb. You know what I mean? The fruit of our womb is children. You know what I mean? Black men go for their daughter's phone and they're bricking it. Just to open that phone and scared what they might see. But if we follow the Lord, He will bless our children, man. We wouldn't get disobedient children. You know?
And the fruit of thy land, thy corn and thy wine.
Corn and thy wine, man. Again, the Most High has given us wine. So how can Christians say God is against wine? When God said, if you obey me, I will give you wine to drink. God is saying this. You say God blesses this thing right there. Alright, no sir. So the Lord saying that He will give us wine. So how can Christians say that it's wrong to drink wine when the Lord saying I will give you wine if you're obeying? Keep my commandments, I will bless you, multiply you, bless your land, and give you wine. You know, the Lord made wine for people to drink, man. It's only if we drink it wrong or excessively. Is there any questions? Give me some. Again, the Lord said he will give us wine. So Christians don't know the Bible. And it's disgusting because Christian pastors say you can't drink wine. Meanwhile, they've got homosexuals in the choir. They'll say it's wrong to drink wine and tell a man, you can't drink wine, you're drinking the devil's nectar. Meanwhile, pastors are marrying two men. They'll tell you that it's wrong to drink wine and kick you out of the church and say that, we heard that you've been drinking on the weekend, kick you out and ridicule you for the whole church. Meanwhile, they give the authority, they authorize for women to leave their husbands and authorize divorces, man. You know what I mean? Pastors don't know the Bible, and because of this, our people's upside down. You got brothers that are drinking wine in moderation, doing nothing wrong, feeling guilty because of the Christian church, man. But nothing is wrong with wine. Meanwhile, the homosexuals in the church. Meanwhile, your pastor telling homosexuals that it's okay, come as you are. You was born this way. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, a brother can't have a drink, man. Can't have a strong drink. You know what I mean? The pastor's against this Bible, man. You got anything now? Alright, also, we're moving on. Give me Deuteronomy 14 and 26. It's the book of Deuteronomy 14 and 26. Start. One good, yeah? Yes. One good, yeah? Yeah. Money come, man. Are you ready, man? Give me a Deuteronomy 14. Let's see.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14 and verse 22. And thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed.
And the Lord wants a tenth. You know what I mean? Anything you earn, all you got to give is a tenth to the Lord. The white man wants, how much is tax nowadays? What's the percentage?
About 22%, I think.
22%, man. The Lord wants 10. The white man wants 22% of his cash. I will after that. Nah, you know what's up. Alright, the white man wants 22% to pay policemen, to pay nurses, and the Lord wants 10% to pay his policemen. The priests do this work 24/7. They don't work. They need to eat too. They need to be dressed too. Their children need clothes as well. And the Lord wants 10 from all you earn, the corn. You're a farmer, the Lord wants 10 for your corn. He wants, you know what I mean, 10 from your wheat. And today, we're not farmers. Today, we have wages. The Lord wants 10 for that also.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You know?
Thou shalt truly tithe the increase of thy seed that the field will bring forth.
So anything the field gives you, if you're a farmer, you produce corn. The Lord wants that corn, man. You make tomatoes, the Lord wants those tomatoes. You know what I mean? If you make a grand a month, the Lord wants that, 100? You make a tenner, the Lord wants that pound. You know what I mean? You make 10 pence, the Lord wants that penny. You done?
Bringeth forth year by year, and thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God in the place where he shall choose to place his name there.
What is in every city, you got a priest in that city. You know what I mean? Like the land of Benjamin, you have a priest in that city, and you give your tithe to him. The land of Judah have their priest, you give your tithe to him. You feel me? Just like today, in Birmingham, locally, in every local area, you got a police station you can go to when there's a problem. You know, you can give your complaints to that man. In every city, you want to do a sacrifice, you have your local police. Me and the brother had an argument, we had our local judges where we go to. In that place, the Lord has a priest where you can go to and give your tithes to. You know?
Which he shall choose to place his name there, the tithe of thy corn, of thy wine, of thy wine.
The temple, your corn of your wine. Again, the priest wants his wine, man. He wants that corn also. So if we're giving the priest wine, then what's he gonna do with it? He's obviously gonna drink it. You know?
Of thy wine and of thy oil and the firstlings of thy herd.
So even if you're a farmer that buys and sells sheep, you don't want that too, you know?
And of thy flocks that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always.
And this is how you feel. To fear the Lord is to keep His commandments. So what's it saying about tithes? It's saying you shall do this, and by doing this you fear the Lord. What's that saying about tithes? But yeah, man.
You better fucking pay it.
It's saying tithes is the commandment.
Yeah.
To fear the Lord is to keep His commandments. And it's saying do this, and this is how you fear the Lord. So this is how you keep my commandments. One of them, you know. 24.
And if the way be too long for thee,
Like the way too far, just say where the priest is kind of far for you, man. You got corn, you got sheep. You know what I mean? You got 2 sheep here, ropes, corn around your neck. It's too far, you can't manage. You know what I mean? It's too much to do, you know?
or if the place be too far from thee, which the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy God hath blessed thee, then shalt thou turn it into money.
Can you turn it into money? You got too much sheep and corn and cattle and stuff. You can't carry this, man. So you turn it into money. That way you go into your pocket. You know what I mean? It's easier to carry what? It's easy to carry a bag full of coins than to carry a sheep, corn, oxen, and so forth. You know?
Turn it into money, and bind up the money in thine hand,
Put the money in your hand, you know?
and shalt go unto the place which the Lord thy God shall choose.
Then you go to that place. With that money, you go to the place which the Lord that God shall choose. Which could be anywhere. Wherever the Lord wants you to give them tithes to, that's where you go with.
And thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thou soul lusteth after.
So then once you got that money and you go to where the Lord wants you, you got to buy it back now. You got to buy things back, whatever you sold us after read.
For oxen or for sheep.
So you got to buy back the oxen now, buy back the sheep read.
Or for wine.
For what?
Wine.
So you buy wine.
That's
the priest
right.
wants wine, man. So how your pastor gonna say you can't drink wine? You know what I mean? If you're giving the priest wine, what's he gonna do? He's gonna drink. The priest of the Most High, the holy man of the Most High, you can't eat the holier than the priest. He himself drinks wine.
That's
and
right.
You gotta give him wine. So how the pastor gonna say 2 homosexuals can get married, but you can't drink? You can't have a beer. How's it gonna have a homosexual under fire?
That's right.
Man, your pastor himself marries 2 homosexuals. He says, with power bestowed upon me, I pronounce you, but man, it is. You know? But go home, do all that abominable things, but you know what? Don't drink while you do it though. 2 man, you can't have sex, I married you, but you can't drink. That's backwards, man. You know what I mean? Tells a woman, you know what, your marriage is working out, no problem. Pay me a certain amount of money, I'll sign the documents, I'll get you divorced. But just don't drink while you're divorced. Now that you divorced your husband, go out there and be a hoe and marry someone else, just don't drink. You pass it backwards, man. Drop that, give me 2:20. What do Proverbs 31:6?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 6.
Let me get the read Bible. See what you Any questions, Caroline?
No, not yet.
Sure, yeah. You know what I mean? You ask questions, you know. Probably thinking, you know what I mean? Don't be shy or anything on your own.
It's like, hey, Sister Trina, it was Americans that set up this website, this thing here for the attendance. You need to put the month before the date. That's how
the Americans.
she's trying to do it the other way.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't know. I don't do Americans. I don't know.
They're just rebels, isn't it? They have to do everything backwards.
You can't blame us. You know, England was here first. They do things backwards. I don't know, man.
She got it.
Yeah. Any questions as well? Yeah, make sure you type it in. Proverbs 31 and 6.
Proverbs 31:6. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish. Give strong drink.
Nah, drink the sin.
Give strong drink.
Nah, man, it's the devil's nectar.
Give strong drink.
And the Bible says, give strong drink. But I thought drink was a sin. The Bible says, give strong drink, man. What strong drink? Yeah, give some strong drink, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Johnny Walker, Glenn Fiddick, Alizé, Henny.
You get me? You know what I mean? Carolina like Guinness. You know what I mean? From the islands. You know what I mean? Strong drink is rum, whiskey, cognac, a lot. Strong drink. alcohol. The Lord said, give strong drink, read.
Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish.
What's that saying? Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish.
So
Wait. No, you.
Oh.
Want to try it? You gonna try it?
Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish.
Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish. I'll give you the next line. Probably help. Go on.
No, good try though. So.
Good job. Say someone's thirsty.
Yeah.
Nah. So, what does it mean to perish, Kieran?
No.
Not
James, what does it mean? Perish. See, he's the one good with that English.
Yeah. See, so it's all about to perish, about to die. Like if you heard that, James, if you heard that you're gonna die tomorrow, would you be happy or sad? Sad. So the Bible says, give strong drink unto him that's sad. Anyone get it?
Yeah, can't.
What hit me?
Oh.
What's the Bible saying?
Where that person about to die, you give them the drink. So actually, like everyone always said.
Alright, cool. If you lost your life, if you lost your job today,
Yeah.
come home, feeling down, what's the first thing you do, man? Come home and bust that cover, and what do you do?
Have a drink.
Exactly, the Bible saying there. Him that's not a hard day down, give him strong drink. He's not saying drink is a sin, he's saying give him strong drink. You know when men, I'm not offensive woman here. You know when men got a problem with a woman, what's the first thing to go? But yeah, man, you know when a man got a problem with a woman, yeah? He's head.
Pub.
He goes to the pub, man.
Straight away.
Like, he's a dumb man. She get on there. It's not because the Bible goes, drink, give strong drink until you're afraid to perish. But the man's feeling down, what's the nice drink? You get me? You done?
And wine unto those that be heavy of heart.
And heavy of heart and heavy of mind. Keep wine unto him. Those that think, oh man, the bills need to be paid and it's too much, man. I can't deal, man. You know, sometimes you gotta have a little drink and calm your nerves a bit, man. Calm your nerves. The Lord made it for that reason. The Lord made water to quench your thirst. He made food, started to be hungry. The Lord made alcohol.
That's right.
For this reason. The Lord made for this reason. And give wine to him was heavy of heart, man. You live in slavery nowadays. I don't know. If anyone out there that ain't drinking, I don't know what you do with your life. You know what I mean? You must have smoked weed in the slide. Just look into your life. You know what I mean? Because I don't see anyone drinking, personally. Read that in the top.
Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be heavy of heart.
Give wine unto them that heavy of heart, man. You know what I mean? A brother's feeling down. You know what I mean? I see, but every week my younger comes here, like, sees me go Salakia, other one. I know you finish lately. Do I drink? every week, like, he knows I'm heavy of heart, but my mind's all everywhere, stressed out. You know what I mean? The Bible says give him. You know what I mean? Pastor saying, oh, you know, you got a drink in the cupboard. I had a family pastor who used to drink, and he used to hide it. And if you knew the Bible properly, you didn't have to hide anything, man. You're allowed to drink. You know?
Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto them those that be heavy of hearts.
Really?
Let him drink.
Let him drink. That man that's heavy of heart, that man that lost his job, that man that, you know, the wine was the devil stopping him frisking. The Bible said, let him drink, man. Let him drink that rum. Let him drink that wine, that Johnny Walker and Guinness and so forth. Let the man drink that, man. Read.
Let him drink and forget his poverty. Let him act like it and remember his misery no more.
So what's that saying, Caroline? Let the man drink and forget his poverty, forget his misery. What's he saying? In basic terms?
Basically, is let them rejoice yourself.
Yeah, man, be happy, man.
Yeah.
Them bills, you ever them bills pile up on you. They think, oh man, the light bill and you know what I mean, super drink, you think yourself, you know what I mean, drink. I know them bills, man, yo, hold that tomorrow, man. You know, you cut the lights, cut it off, man. You know what I mean? Drink, man. Not drink till you got to bed, not drink till you go out there and rob people, not drink till you start a bar fight, but drink, man. Forget your poverty no more. And black men, we're in poverty nowadays, man. We're in slavery, oppression. Drinking, boy, I don't know how you do it, man. You need to come counsel me. It's like,
Yeah, like see how like most people in the world they're using drugs for the same reason what drink was made for. Like drink is clean, man. Drink is okay. Like drink the drink here. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously everything in moderation, innit? But taking weed and smoking weed and sniffing drugs and them things, yeah, they do that for the same purpose, but they're not supposed to do them.
Exactly. So people People take drugs to escape reality, to forget their poverty. That's a sin, man. And you give me chemicals in cocaine, sodium and
petrol
and
what do you call it?
Sulfate and
Sulfuric acid or
and then
something.
you got wine. What's wine made out of? Grapes. It's grapes. You know what I mean? It's good for you, man. You eat grapes. It's made out of, what else is made out of? Potato skin.
God.
You know what I mean? Even brothers in prison that drink Bruno. You know, man. You know what I mean? Drink. That's in the Bible, it's lawful. We don't get for the top.
Give strong drink to him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be heavy of heart.
Those that are heavy of heart, yeah. All blacks and Hispanics are heavy of heart. I don't care if you're rich, but you're heavy of heart, man. You better ask Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was a multi-millionaire, man. Got his van burnt down today. He was heavy of heart, man. You know what I mean? The Bible goes, it was made for that reason. That if you don't want to drink, that's fine. It's not a law that you must drink. But wine was made for this reason. You feel me? You know?
Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more.
There you go. This is another cup for them Christians, man. If you speak to a Jehovah's Witness, you know what they say to you? They say to them, Christ that wine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was grape juice. Have you heard that before? You go, yeah, it was grapes, but it wasn't fermented yet. Meaning, you know, it didn't cause you to commit sin. But what the Bible said, let him drink and forget his misery no more. I don't know about you, I've never drank grape juice until I forgot about my bills. Never. I don't know. Sometimes I'm next level. You can drink grape juice until the tea explodes. You never forget about the bills. You never forget about that woman taking child support. You never forget that the wife was the devil stuff in a Christian woman. Never, man. That's right. You know, talking about alcoholic beverage, man. It's like
also, like the first miracle was water to wine, innit? You're not going to turn water into Ribena. Who would care?
No, but that was it.
I mean,
say it was wine here. It was grapes. It was grapes. It was fermented yet.
No, that don't make no sense.
That's a cut right here because I've never seen no Ribena make a man forget his poverty yet, man. You know what I mean? It's like
he just quenches his
exactly. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna stop you from your misery. Just use to rock 31. The sugar pocket at the back.
I'm thinking it's a rock. Calling that drink.
You see that there? Choosing the cast about drink, yeah, it's a rock. I got bro speaking and talking about the drink and stuff. Oh, Ecclesiasticus, yeah.
Chapter.
Is that better?
Yeah, I got you. 31. You said 31.
Yeah, 1 second. Really? What hit me?
It's like a
27, sorry.
and verse
31, 27.
In the Apocrypha, the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 31 and verse 27, wine is a good life, Salakia. Wine is as good as life to a man.
What? Read that again. Because I grew up in a Christian church and wine was like a sin, man. Almost like you don't touch. But the Bible's saying different here. What the Bible say? Read that again.
Wine is as good as life to a man.
So wine is good as life to a man? I love stuff. You know what I mean? Wine is nice. You feeling bad one day, you feeling down. You drink wine, it's good, makes you happy and merry, man. What party would it be without no wine? Here's a sober party, you know what I mean? Read that.
Wine is as good as life to a man. If
wine is good, if so there's stipulation to drinking wine, stipulation to drinking rum, alcohol, cognac, scotch. Wine is good if means there's a stipulation to this. Read.
If it be drunk moderately.
Drunk what?
Moderately.
What does the word moderately mean? Wine is good if you drink it moderately. Someone get me a dictionary. So wine is good if you drink it moderately. Tell me, read that to me.
The Oxford definition of the word moderate: make or become less extreme, intense, rigorous, or violent. I shall not moderate my criticism.
Give moderation.
Yeah, Salakia, I put
Give
the
moderation.
wrong word there. Put moderate. Moderation. The actual definition of the word moderation: the avoidance of excess.
Of excess. Excess is too much. A lot of it, we done.
Salakia, the avoidance of excess or extremes.
So moderately is when you avoid the extreme. So wine is good if you drink it moderately. I mean, wine is good if you drink it not to the extreme. Not to the extreme. So when you drink wine in moderation, that means you're not drinking till you piss the bed. You're not drinking to the point that you're in a bar starting a fight. You're not drinking till you're at the point where you're whipping girls' bras off and talking to the next man's woman, touch that woman, getting the police involved, vomiting on people. When you drink wine moderately, you know what I mean? You're not starting bar fights. You know what I mean? Like the white people in town.
That's right. That's right.
You're not getting drunk and saying, yo, what are you looking at? You're not fighting the bouncer. You know what I mean? You're not stripping up your clothes. You know what I mean? When wine drunk moderately, not too much, not to the extreme, you know?
Just look at moderately. What life is it then to a man that is without wine?
The Bible says, you know what I mean? Like, what is it without drink, man? What kind of life you having without drink? Wine is good for you, man. It's good. It's nice to be merry. It's nice to forget about your poverty if you drink it wisely, if you drink it in moderation. And that's with everything. Food is good for you also. But if you don't eat food in moderation, what happens? You get obese, health problems. Feel me? Going to the gym is good too. If you don't do it moderately, you can harm yourself. Pull a muscle. It's not good for your joints. You know what I mean? It can damage your nerve system. You can mess with your sleeping pattern and make you sick. So not just wine, everything in moderation is good. Drinking water is good for you also. You have too much water, you can drown yourself.
That's right.
If you give something else, you have too much.
You need sleep, but if you get too much, you get sores on your skin and
There you go. Even too much sleep.
muscle
You shouldn't sleep too
depletion.
much. Shouldn't work out too much. Everyone knows working out is good for you. But you have too much, you can damage your muscle, damage your nerves, damage your joints. And wine is good if you drink it moderately, man. Drink it moderately. You know that people have their own have the schedule. Some people drink after work, 6 o'clock, every weekend. As long as it's moderately, you shouldn't be at the point where you piss in the bed and you're all starting arguments and like, oh god, here we go again. You're vomiting. You're a man of the Lord, you know. You're talking, bringing the Bible, you're vomiting. Vomiting. You know what I mean? You got but yeah, I'm the school caretaker, you got a mop up your vomit. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be like that. Wine should be drunk moderately. So nothing wrong with that, man. So your pastor can tell people it's wrong to drink wine. When you can drink wine, you know what I mean? Read that again for the top.
Wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately.
So you gotta drink wine, you know, you gotta level it, man, not just too much. So you know what? People get twisted. You drink a bit of wine, people wanna call you a drunkard. Like people don't understand what a drunkard is. A drunkard is a man that when wakes up in the morning, he's brushing his teeth in this hand, and got a lager in this hand. That's a drunkard. A drunkard is the man that got you look at it, you go in there and test it. You know what I mean? You look at one man trying to see food, another man trying to see food. Look at this trying to see beer drinks. You seen that before? Man that 6 cans and lager. That's a wine bibber, man. Wine bibber is the man that don't care how he looks, don't care. You know what I mean? We go to England a pisser. That's a wine bibber, man. People think that they drink wine because you like to have a drink, you're a wine bibber. That's not a wine bibber. That's not a drunkard. When the Bible talks about don't be a drunkard, it's talking about the man that sleeps in his own vomit, man, pisses himself. He can't think unless he got a drink. Give him 2 hours at a drink, he's getting shakes, man. And the documentary that Bayama gave me on BBC Three, and the drunkards on there, put a tube in the man's belly, and the fluid that came out there got pus and so forth. That's a wine bibber. That's a drunkard. You know. Plus, it's Ecclesiasticus, not Sirach, like yeah. We just find out in their own stuff. Ecclesiasticus.
But this is
It's called Sirach. We'll say Ecclesiasticus for the edification of people, right? You know.
what life is then? Salakia. What life then to a man that is without wine
What life to a man without wine? You know what I mean? What is life without wine, man? Wine is good, man. Life makes you merry. Forget about your poverty. What kind of life is it without wine, man? What kind of life we live without?
For it was made to make
Well, read
men.
that again.
For it was made.
It was what?
Made.
It was made, created, invented from God. The God that made the heaven, the earth, you know what I mean? The storm, the moon, that makes the tides go up and down, the sun that makes the crops grow with sunlight. God made wine, made it, created it for a purpose, you know?
To make men glad.
Wine was made for that purpose. So when I'm drinking and I'm like smile, you know, my eyes go squinty. You know what I mean? How's a man to tell me I'm sinning when wine was made to make me glad?
That's right.
You know what I mean? What was an inhaler made for? Does anyone know?
Help him breathe.
Help you breathe, man. You know what I mean? What was what's medicine made for?
Make you get well.
There you go. And guess what? Wine is made for? To make man glad.
That's right.
I'm smiling, my teeth are showing. I'm just using the purpose of wine. You know what I mean? Wine was made for that reason. Excuse me for using wine for what it was made for. Maybe I should use something else. Wine was made for that reason, created for that reason. The same way how a car was made to get from A to B. A plane was made to get from country to country. Wine was made to make you glad. So the brother's sitting down and he had a drink and he feels happy. He's using the purpose of wine. It's like read
Wine measurably drunk and in season.
What does that mean? Wine measurably drunk.
Like in season, like 9 o'clock in the morning is not the season.
God, measurably. Like you're making a cake, you measure how much salt goes in there, you measure how much flour goes in there. Don't mean you measure it nice, you know what I mean?
Like don't be just hot. You got this.
You measure, yeah? You don't drink
From the bottle.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all night, all day. You measure it, man. You go, you know what? I feel kind of stressed today, I'll have one. You know what I mean? Whoa, well, kind of stressed today, I'll have another one. You measure it, you don't drink it all the time. You know what I mean? The check comes in at what's called the gyro comes at 12 o'clock. You run to I didn't say that's in mind, you know what I'm saying? You run to the cash point, get that six pack of lager. Some people start drinking cough syrup because wine don't drink no more. They don't make them high no more, so they drink cough syrup, codeine, anything to give them a high. That's not measurably drunken. Slap again. That's what I mean. Wine measurably drunken, meaning you gotta drink it measurably in moderation. Some people that they drink and they can't get a buzz no more, so they start drinking rubbing oil, rubbing alcohol, like you know bay rum.
Yeah.
Start drinking that. You know what I mean? Start sniffing glue. When you gotta drink wine measurably in moderation, that's what it's for. What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? There's people that are athletes that drink wine, people that are health fanatics, even they drink wine, but it's measurably, not too much. You know what I mean? Like some people, and you gotta know your limit. Some people that can drink loads,
Yeah.
and it don't bother them, and some people that have one glass and they want to fight everybody. So what does that mean? That man that has one glass and likes to fight everybody, he needs to know the limits. Maybe half a glass is not for him. Maybe it's good that everyone drink talk. So there's one man that can drink loads and is fine. Everyone got their limits. You know what I mean? Some people, some women drink half a glass and they want to strip off. What does that mean? Maybe half a glass is too much to them. Maybe they need a quarter. You know what I mean? Everyone got their limits. It just depends on you. You feel me? It's one more, man. You got it, yeah? But everyone can point, so I just want to the kids what they thought they doing that.
No, it was D. It was D.
Oh, no sweat. Alright, read up for me. I think it was 27, 20.
Carl, I got it. 28. In the Apocrypha, the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 31, verse 28, wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart, and
Yeah, your heart and your mind makes you happy, makes you merry. If you drink it properly,
That's
I've seen it go wrong. I've seen people cry. I'm like, what happened? It's mad, 'cause I've seen people go from 100 to 0. Last thing happened. So you know what I mean? I've seen people burst out in tears. I've seen people get angry on the fight. I've seen people sick up on the floor. So if you drink it moderately, happy like it's supposed to be. You know?
And the season bring
28.
slack, yeah. And cheerfulness of the mind.
And cheerful of your mind. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you got 4 friends around playing dominoes, I say dominoes on purpose right today, yeah? Playing dominoes and duty. Someone has to bring out the alcohol, man. You can't have a sober night, man. You know what I mean? Everyone's sober. Let's bring out the alcohol, man. You know what I mean? Bring out, you know what I mean? Some ice and some Red Bull and some, you know what I mean? Bring it all out, man. Because it makes a cheerful day. You know, nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with every man being cheerful. What's wrong with being cheerful, man? The Christian church makes out like you gotta be a stiff Christian, like this suit and tie. When God wants you to be black people, and God's a black man. You know what I mean? Nothing's wrong with black people getting together, having a drink and feeling merry. And the Passover, you gotta drink wine. What is wine? Alcohol. So how are these fake Israelites gonna say you can't drink wine, but you must keep the Passover? You can't keep the Passover if you don't drink wine. How are you gonna be a Christian and say you can't drink wine? It's a sin. But then Christ told his disciples to drink up his cup of wine and break his bread. How's that possible? So,
Yeah, them Christian ones say don't drink, yeah. The Catholics, they take the money from the gangsters who murder and sell crack, yeah, and cocaine. And the Christians, they say don't drink, and they molest the most children. So like, I'd rather have a beer.
No, but you can molest children and not have a beer while you do it. That's you know what I mean? You can be homosexual in the choir,
Yeah.
but why you being homosexual? Don't just sip with that alcohol, man. Really not.
But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness.
Hold on, read it again. 29.
But wine drunken with excess.
With excess, when you drink wine too much, excess means a lot. Too much of wine, read.
Maketh bitterness of the mind.
Bitterness, that's what happens, man. Drink wine too much, you see the bitterness of mind come out. You know, I'm sure you've seen that. You seen that woman, you get your wife too drunk, she say, you know, all that.
Oh,
look at you, you know me. What they say when people drink too much, the truth comes out. You know what I mean? Say, I never liked your mom, you know. That bitterness of mind comes out, that's when you drink too much. That bitterness of mind comes out, man. You know?
With brawling.
What?
Brawling.
Brawling. Now, you've seen Blues Britain?
Ah.
You see that show, Blues Britain? What you see in that show? You see white people just brawling on the road. Man outside there?
Yeah, sure.
Someone is yeah, man, on Blues Britain, you see usually white people brawling. You know white people got hold of this guy. Brawling, fighting the bouncers, white women fighting their own friends. I've seen white men with blood trickling down their noses, fighting the police. You know what I mean? I see the policeman was like, oh, today's Saturday, man. Oh man. You know, hope it's a good night tonight, man. I can't deal with this. That's what white people, they can't control their drink, man.
That's right.
What happens? Rolling. You know what I mean? You seen bar fights before?
Yeah.
Why is it a bar fight? Why is it a school fight? Why is it a football club fight? Why is it a breakfast club fight? Why is it a bar fight? Because in a bar they have alcohol, and white people can't control the alcohol.
That's right.
And that's why people are fighting in the club. You know the football hooligans abroad? Like football hooligans in England, they always fight other football teams. But yeah, man, where's the headquarters, man? The headquarters always a pub.
God.
That's what you have Chelsea here, they reside in one pub. You have Millwall in another pub. You get drinking and stuff, right? You know, we all celebrated Christmas before in the past. Obviously, we're new men now. And we got every black man got their uncle, man, that drinks and wants to fight. Everyone got holding back, and you know, holding back, and when he wakes up, he's like, oh, I couldn't even do that. That's because he's drinking wine excessively. He's not drinking it measurably. He's not drinking it moderately. You don't know.
But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and with quarreling.
And quarreling, you know what I mean? If I'm a Caribbean background, people don't use the word quarrel as much no more, but if I'm a Caribbean background, you know what quarreling means.
Yeah.
What's quarreling mean?
Arguing.
Exactly, arguing. Now what happens when people get drunk
Right.
One of arguing, fights. You thinking, what's your problem? Just arguing, getting all the fingers in your face. That's what happens when people drink too much. So you can drink wine, but there's a flip side to it. Just like you can eat food, but there's a flip side to it. If you eat too much, you get obese.
Yeah.
You get heart problems, diabetes. But that doesn't mean you can't eat fried chicken. If you eat too much fried chicken, you clog up your arteries. It will cause the same with wine. Too much wine can cause quarreling, brawling. You know. Verse 30.
Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool.
That's what happens, man. When a man's drunk, he get angry. I've seen it happen. Here it is, like a man that can, man. You got men that they can just about keep their balance and they want to fight. You know what drunkenness does? It increases the rage of a fool. Why the drunkenness increase the rage of a fool and not the rage of a wise man? They want to know. Why did it say fool? Why the drunkenness increase the rage of a fool?
Because he's a fool anyway, and the drink just bring it out of him.
Why?
A wise man with a drunk mother.
Exactly. Because a wise man from that reason Bible will say, you know what? I can feel it kicking in my last one. But a fool now, he will drink knowing that he got to drive later. He will drink knowing that, you know what, had a bit too much. He's a fool. A man who's wise is a man that applies his Bible. And drunkenness, what happens to a man that don't apply? Drunkenness is very sure a fool because he don't apply these laws. He's drinking the system of law that knowing that he can't handle it. He don't know his limits. When you ready up.
Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offends.
To what?
Till he offends.
To be offend somebody, to break somebody's nose. You know what I mean? Sexually molest someone at a bar. You know what men do that? Go to a bar, talk to a girl, and start touching them up. The woman's like, listen, I'm cool, get all up in their face and so forth. Usually what happens is a drunken man gets the courage to talk to a woman. She says no, and he flips. He flips and punches them up. That's what usually happens. We don't know.
It diminisheth strength
You know?
and maketh wounds.
Makes wounds, man. What does it mean by being drunk makes wounds? You know what it means? Can't.
Like, the reason he got his shit bossed up is because he was drunk, or if you can fall and boss your head, it's because he got drunk.
That's a physical level, but how do you make wounds, man? You say some shit that you can't take back.
Oh, can't.
You know what I mean? I get drunk and say, "Banya, I never liked you." You know what? I never liked you. You always this, you always that, man. In the morning, can I say that back?
Nah.
Are you gonna say, you was drunk, man, allow it, man? You're all gonna think, yo, what do you think about me? It makes wounds, man, something you can't take back.
Can't.
So basically be sober, be level-headed. Also in the Bible, be sober, man, be level-headed. You don't be in control of what you do. You done?
Rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine, and despise him not in his mirth.
So when a man's drinking wine, all right, cool. Say, rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine. What that mean? This is what your pastor does, man. Your pastor's breaking his door right here. Rebuke not your neighbor at the wine. Come by here, man.
Tell him off for having drink.
Exactly.
Okay. Quite sure we can have it.
Don't rebuke your neighbor for having wine. That's all you do. Don't drink that. Let the man have it. The Bible said, give drink unto him who's ready to perish. Don't rebuke him. Rebuke him means to chastise him or correct him. Don't rebuke your neighbor for having wine. Read.
And despise him not in his mirth.
And what's mirth? I believe mirth is happiness. Don't despise a man because he's happy. Let the man drink. Let him be happy, man. Don't say, it's usually woman. Sorry. A man have 2 drinks, a woman come on. Think I had enough, you know. Nah, I don't do that, man. You know
That's right.
I'm not a long day. Don't say, you get that, man.
God.
Don't say, don't be hiding the liquor. Hiding it, because every time you drink, you put on the radio when you start that. Let the man drink and be happy, man. You know what I mean? You done?
Give him no disrespectful words.
Spiteful words, you know? And after the spiteful words, I'm thinking enough, you know. Oh, you're drinking again? Oh, okay. You know what I mean? I see you drinking again. Don't give him no spiteful words. Don't despise a man because he wants to drink. You know that.
And press not upon him with urging him to drink.
What does that mean? Be that again for the brother Andrew. Yeah, man.
Rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine, and despise him not at his mirth. Give him no disrespectful words,
Okay, this is the part. This one carefully, yeah? But what's the part we read?
and press not upon him with urging him to drink.
What does that mean? To press, he says, press not upon him with urging him to drink. To press upon somebody. If I want you to go home, like go home, man, go home now, man. I think it's time to go home. That's to press upon you. That's to press it upon you. He's saying press not upon him with urging him to drink. What does that mean? Press upon someone.
It means like actually like you're provoking them.
Kind of there. It's just what that means. He says, press not upon him with urging him to drink. To press on someone instead. To tell him, come on, man. Come on, do this. Saying, press not upon him, urging him to drink. What does that mean? Press not upon him. To do. People do this all the time.
You said it? Say it louder.
Press upon somebody.
Pressure button, that's it.
Pressure.
Not to drink though. Give me a scenario. Someone pressing on someone.
Not to drink or to drink.
Saying press not upon him, urging him to drink.
Like the Christian church telling people it's not okay.
Nah, it's the opposite. What do people do? What a lot. People do this all the time.
Especially someone that's underage or something.
Yeah, but don't press him to drink. If a man don't drink, you don't drink. Yeah, the people, come on, let's have one, man. Let's have one. Look, drink, man. Look, man, it's life, man. Drink, don't. If a man don't drink, cool, leave it. If a man don't drink, I can leave him. But don't press a man to drink. Why is that? Because you press a man to drink now, he acts a fool, he does something stupid. You're to blame for that. If a man don't drink, they don't drink. You feel me? Don't press it upon him. Don't come on, man, drink. Look, man, I bossed it already. Me and you come. I'm buying one. You know what you drink, I don't care. I'm not taking no for an answer. That's what the white boy say. Liquor tonight. I'm not taking no for an answer. The Bible says don't do that. Don't press upon a man not to drink. We don't get that by your man.
Rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine, and despise him not in his mirth. Give him no despiteful words, and press not upon him with urging him to drink.
There you go. That's not white. I white do that. I see a white do it a lot. So we get married tonight. I got 6 bottles. I'm not taking no for an answer. Yeah, do this. He has to drink. Force the man to drink. Don't do that, man. If a man goes, I had enough for. You know, that man knows the limits. Don't say, come on, one more, man, one more. If a man says no. You listen to my man. Keep pressuring. But yeah, man, always drinking these bottles and, you know, persuading me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get in shape, but he keep pressing me with this drink, man. You know what I mean? Alright, for him in Luke 7, yeah?
The book of Luke, chapter 7.
Any questions on topic, off topic, before we...
Nah, not yet.
No. Get James in, James is my guy with the English words, but...
Where's it gone? Just be far in the place.
I'm going to come to the father. Personal joke. I'll give you 7:34.
The book of Luke, chapter 7.
Give me 32, you know.
Verse 32.
Give me 31.
31.
You know, give me 30. It's up to the top.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
The book of Luke, chapter 7, verse 30. But the Pharisees and lawyers rejected the counsel of God against themselves.
So the Pharisees, the people that black people look up to, go to for spiritual advice. So today, when a black man wants advice, a black man's in hell, who do you go to? The Christian church, TDJs, the NAACP. That's what the Pharisees back then. But our people's down need advice, need to know about spiritualness. God went to the Pharisees. Today, we want advice, we want help, we go to our leaders. We listen to who listen now? Listen to our rappers, Snoop Dogg, whatever, these celebrities who we look up to so much. You know what I mean? We follow them. That was the Pharisees back then, our leaders, we done.
Being not...
Yeah. 7 and 30 was right. 7 and 1 was it, yeah?
30, almost at 31.
What?
Being not baptized of him, verse 31. And the Lord said, whereunto then shall I liken the men of this generation? And to what are they like?
You done? So Christ saying, he's saying, this generation, what should I compare them to? And what are they like? We done? He'll explain what they're like. Read.
They are like unto children sitting in the marketplace.
And this generation, like children sitting in the marketplace, sitting in the market, you know what I mean? The big place where people going back and forth, buying and selling. Just like when we go to Brixton, it's a big place. People are going back and forth, buying and selling, going to work, coming back from work. That's what this generation is like. Children sitting in the marketplace, you know?
And calling one to another and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
They say, we are piping you, we played a song to you, you ain't danced, you responded to us. That's what we're like. We're children going out, we go out there and teach the people in the marketplace it's wrong to be homosexual, it's wrong to do this, and they don't respond. They keep living their life, doing what they want to do, still smoking weed,
That's right.
Homosexual, and that's what this generation is like, we don't.
We have mourned to you, and ye have not wept.
Yeah, you haven't responded, we don't.
For John the Baptist came, neither eating bread nor drinking wine, and say ye, he hath a devil.
So John the Baptist was like, he was the kind of guy like, John the Baptist was in the wilderness, meaning he was away from the city, away from the traffic and the flashing lights. He was in the wilderness, man, in the woods, just getting himself right, meditating, keeping the laws, not eating, not drinking, just focusing on the Bible. He didn't drink alcohol, didn't drink wine, didn't do stuff that we do. And he said that he had a devil. Said, he's strange, man, he's weird. What kind of man is he? He got a devil on him. You know what I mean? Going back to the guy that he came away from the city, too much distractions, too much women, too much, you know what I mean? Traffic and job opportunities. John the Baptist went into the woods, man. He was alone. He didn't eat wine. He didn't drink wine and eat bread. He that was distracted. He that would make him merry and glad, and you know what I mean? He didn't go to clubs and so forth. He was in the wilderness. And you said this man's strange, man. He got a devil on him, you know?
The Son of Man is come, eating and drinking.
And Christ came eating and drinking. John the Baptist, he stayed away from the fast life and he met to the Lord, read the Bible, you know what I mean? Kept the laws. He's crazy. Christ did the opposite. Christ came drinking, eating, you know what I mean? You know, eating stuff that John didn't do. You know?
And ye say, behold, a gluttonous man.
And you say, a gluttonous man? This man's gluttonous with him, eating all the food he can eat. You know?
A wine bibber.
And a wine bibber. They call Christ a wine bibber. So John the Baptist didn't eat and drink. Christ eating and drinking. And he's saying, this man, look at him, a drunken and a wine bibber, man. So, in order for you to mistake Christ for a wine bibber, what was he drinking?
Alcohol.
He was drinking grape juice. They said Christ was a wine bibber. If I look at a man on the bench, I go, listen, he's an alcoholic. I'm going to call him an alcoholic because he's drinking water, because he's drinking Sprite, because he's drinking alcohol. So Christ drank alcohol. The man that your pastor came to follow drank alcohol. But we done.
A friend of publicans and sinners. But wisdom is justified of all her children.
But wisdom justified of her children. So basically, the point I'm making is that Christ drank wine, but what is scripture really talking about? He's saying that Christ, saying John didn't drink wine and he followed the law. And he said he was crazy. Christ drank wine and followed the law. He said, oh, he's a wine bibber. What's scripture saying? You know, innit? Yeah. Let me get someone else. What's it saying really? I go to sisters.
Next question.
He said that John didn't drink. I'm using this to prove that Christ drank wine. But what's scripture really saying? Saying John didn't drink wine. People said that. It's crazy. Christ drank wine, and he said that he's a wine bibber and a gluttonous. Look at this man, what this man eating and drinking. Look at this. What's scripture saying really?
The Christ drank wine.
I've used it to say that. What's it saying? What's the root of the scripture?
No matter what you do.
Ah, there you go. I mean, there's always haters, man. Christ, John didn't drink wine, and oh, look at him, man. And then you drink wine, and then oh, look at you, man. That's why you see these faithful Israelites. No matter what you do, man, they're getting on Bayam about drinking.
That's right.
About drinking, you shouldn't be drinking. Oh, da, 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 da. If Bayam says, you know what, I don't drink no more. You know what I mean? His braids, The Bible says he that have long hair, this and this. If you cut his hair, it'll be something else. Yeah, you know, the Bible says you shouldn't have gold. That's what it's saying. That's the point of it. You know what I mean?
Can't.
You all have to follow Christ. These people say the I.S.U.P.K, this, something, that. It don't matter what we do. You think people hate us because we're tough on women? If you was nice women in a certain house,
That's right.
and a certain house, that's what the scripture's saying. But wisdom is justified of the children. You know what I mean? Look what we produce, man. We get brothers of coke. We get brothers of crap, brothers out of prison. We're justified by them children. The children that we raise up, we're justified by them. You can look and see our fruit, man.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? Exactly. What's wrong? Yeah. Don't forget, yeah, man, remember the TITHES definition. I forgot already. You know, no matter what you do, man, you know what I mean? But some people, there's haters there's people that hate blacks, Hispanics, and Indians. And no matter what you do, that's what they're saying. You know what I mean? Imagine you're the truth, you got a wife, and you don't celebrate Christmas, you don't celebrate Easter. What happens? You got a parent saying, "Oh, he's a wicked man, this, that, and this." What? It's your birthday, you know, you're 26 today. How can he deny your birthday? You know, you feel me? Meanwhile, the man that bosses their head, smokes weed in the house, you allow him because he makes you celebrate her birthday. But you're not bossing her head. She'll never go hungry. You'll make sure she'll go hungry. But she'll rather her go with a man that he's gone for months, don't see her, bosses her head. Just because you celebrate Christmas, because you say she can't celebrate Christmas. There's always something, man. You know what I mean? People hate, black people, because of the white man, hate God, they hate the laws, hate the Bible, and there's always something. There's always something. So you gotta keep your head screwed on, follow these laws, man. There's always something. You know what I mean? People will always hate you until you celebrate Christmas again. You know, start eating pork again, then people love you again. Until then, people always hate you. There's always something. There's always something, man. I've seen it all. You give me some money, man. Give me something. You actually give me two.
Every single thing we do, yeah.
You want to follow the law and you can't follow the law. So they hate us because I don't want to eat pork.
Jesus is black.
Excuse me because I don't want worms.
Can't.
Yo, excuse me because I don't want to kill a black man. You can't keep that law. Excuse me because I want to celebrate the Passover. I want to celebrate the day then when my ancestors are brought out of Egypt. What are you doing keeping that law? You can't keep the law, man. Christ said you can't keep. Paul said you can't keep the law. I've seen it all, man. You feel me? I've seen them. You can't drink. You can't. You know what? You don't matter what you do. People hate blacks and Spanish.
It's like I haven't never seen one law that's like really hard to keep. Like there ain't no law that's hard. Like don't eat pork and don't smoke. Don't be a whore. Don't be a faggot. Like is that such a struggle for some people in the world? Like I honestly don't get it. Like what law is when they say like no man can keep the law. No one's perfect. Yeah. Like I don't know what the freaking problem is. Like what law has made you go? That's ridiculous. I can't do that.
Yeah, but joking, the law's good, man.
Yeah.
It's good not to eat pork. Why would you want to do away with that? It's good not to be a homosexual. Homosexuals get AIDS, they can't reproduce, man. Our people need some numbers.
Can't.
Black men are homosexuals, man. A homosexual, I'm not sure you know this here, but homosexuals can't make children. Black people are behind bars. I'm not sure you know this, but if you're behind bars, you can't have a woman, meaning you can't have children. Black women are aborting their babies. Like you're aborting your babies and they can't grow up to be soldiers. You know that? Black men are dying from police brutality and black on black crime. Now, if your men are dying from police brutality and black on black crime, that means your men are dying. So we got these four things stopping black men from growing. So we need some numbers, man. Homosexuals, abortion, diseases, black on black crime. So why would you want to be a homosexual? Why would you want to abort the babies? We need some numbers, man. The Lord there is an army now.
That's right.
But people just don't want to follow the laws, and because we don't want abortions, people are angry at us. And that's because, you know why? Because no matter what you do, people are angry at you. You know what I mean? No matter what you do. But Christ drank wine, we read that. He drank wine to the point that people called him a wine bibber. Give me a First Colossians 3 and 5. First Colossians. Give me Colossians 3 and 5. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's 3 and 5. What's that again?
They're not near Corinthians and.
It's Corinthians.
No, it's near there, isn't it? I can't find it. James, Hebrews, Yeah, right before session.
I think that wrong scripture. Give me a moment, yeah.
Currently.
You don't got any questions sparking in my mind or anything more? Colossians 3:5. So 3:5.
What?
Oh, I've been 2. Yeah, 3 and 5. Yeah, 13. I'm in the wrong place. I'm thinking, huh? Yeah.
3 and 5, yeah?
Mhm.
Book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify, therefore, your members.
So, what's your members? Members, that's what I'm talking about. Members of your hands, your legs, your feet. And mortify means to discipline your members, man. Discipline them. You know what I mean? You tell your hands, listen, don't touch that white girl. You tell your lips, listen, don't put that spliff in your mouth. You know what I mean? You tell your brain, listen, don't think about the white girl. Mortify your members, discipline your members, man. You tell yourself what I'm gonna eat. Don't eat pork and think, oh my god, what have I done? But you tell yourself, listen, I'm gonna eat this pork. You know what I mean? There's a girl coming for you with fishnet tights and stockings and everything. You say, listen, I have food. Don't do it and go, oh my god, what have I done? I wasn't thinking. You better think, man. Mortify your members. You tell
That's
yourself
right.
what you're gonna eat, who you're gonna have sex with. You see a brother's wallet in there, the wallet's thick like this, full of 50s in there. You tell yourself, I ain't taking that wallet, man. You mortify your members, you mortify your hands, you discipline them hands, discipline that mouth, discipline legs, man. You know?
Mortify, therefore, your members, which are upon the earth. Fornication.
What?
Fornication.
Because for fornication is unlawful sex. 2 men is fornication. 2 women is fornication. Having sex with an animal, a bear, sheep, fornication, man. You know?
Uncleanness.
Uncleanness, you know?
Inordinate affection.
Inordinate affection. What is inordinate affection?
Right, man.
Nah, man. Inordinate affection. Affection is a feeling that you like. No, if you're affected to somebody, what's an inordinate affection?
Nastiness.
You want me to find out? Get a dictionary. Get the word inordinate. Inordinate affection. You know what affection is? Affection is feel. And you feel something. What's an inordinate affection? Get me.
That don't count.
Nah, it don't.
That's funny. That's not fornication either.
Fornication, by the way, it's not inordinate affection.
That verse, all things are lawful but not expedient.
That's how you feel it. All those-
That come under that, innit?
Nah. Give me the actual definition of inordinate.
It's like it, Oxford definition of the word inordinate, usually and disproportionately large or excessive.
So inordinate is something large, disproportionate, out of proportion. Remember we read measurably drunken. So it's a sin to have an inordinate affection, something large, something not measurable. So go back to 3 and 5.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify, therefore, your members, which
So
are
mortify your members, man. Strengthen them. The word mortar is clay, something hard. Mortify your members, discipline them, make them strong. Mortify your brain, mortify your hands, mortify your feet. You know what I mean? Strengthen your mind. You know?
Mortify, therefore, your members which are upon the earth. Fornication, uncleanness, inordinate
What
affection.
does that mean? Inordinate means big. Affection is feelings. What's that saying by young man? Inordinate affection. What? Give me an example of inordinate affection.
Alcoholism.
Exactly. Alcoholism. Never drunk with alcohol. But when you got an inordinate affection, you have an inordinate, a big affection to alcohol. Is that a problem?
That's right.
That's when you piss the bed. That's when you vomit yourself. That's when you start cutting up family members. That's when you start talking your mind. You know what I mean? It's like, I never liked you. See your mom. That's the problem. I can't stand you, you know. And you know something? That's inordinate affection. That's you like drink but too much. And the Bible said measurably, so inordinate disproportion, and that's the problem with drink. You gotta drink in moderation. Feel me? Read on.
Evil concupiscence.
I got that. Give me 1 Timothy 5:23. Nobody ever knows this. But what this really get me?
The book of
No. 1 Timothy 5:23.
the first book of Timothy, chapter 5, verse 23. Drink. Come.
So what about this?
Yeah, mash up on it. Yeah, let me look.
Nice. The book of 1 Timothy 5:23. This is Timothy speaking. No. It's Paul speaking to Timothy. It's a letter written to Timothy, which is an understudy of Paul. 1 Timothy 5:23.
The first book of Timothy, chapter 5, verse 23.
Oh, yeah.
First Timothy 5 and 23. Drink no longer water, but use a little wine for thy stomach's sake.
What's it saying? It's saying,
What? It's like a.
saying drink a little wine for thy stomach, man. See, Christian, I go to Christian church. You know what he told me? He said drink wine because it kills germs. You get ready? What does that mean? He says drink wine for your stomach's sake.
I was thinking the germs. What are you saying?
Nah, man. Can't
Bacteria.
drink wine for your stomach's
Oh,
sake.
nerves.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
But let me see. Give it away. Let's say, drink wine for your stomach's sake. Read it out. Stomach's sake and after that.
And thine often infirmities.
So Christian, infirmities, sickness or weaknesses. So Christian reads that and go drink wine for your weaknesses. Meaning you got a cold, drink some wine will cure that cold. What's it saying? Say drink wine for your stomach's sake, for your weaknesses. What's that saying? What's the stomach say?
Actually, to boost the system.
You get in there, what does it mean to drink wine for your stomach's sake, for your weaknesses, the infirmities? Stomach's sake. Have you heard people say I got butterflies in my for your weaknesses? I'm weak. I can't do a street speaking, man. I'm kind of weak, man. I got butterflies in my stomach, man. I don't know, I'm kind of shy. Take a shot of vodka. What happens?
You get that courage.
You get that?
You get
What do the Yankees call it?
Dutch courage.
You got that liquid courage, man. Drink wine for your stomach's sake, for your guts, man. You know what I mean? The boxing team, do this. This is what the wine's made for, man. You don't need to take a shot at tequila, you get me? Drink wine for your courage. You know what I mean? For your infirmities, for your weaknesses. You done? I think that's it. That's what it means. Read that again one more time.
Drink no longer water, but use a little wine
You
for
know
those.
wine? How much? A lot of
A
wine.
little.
A lot of wine.
A little.
Like the whole bottle.
A little.
That's the problem, man. A lot of people use the bottle, the whole glass, and what happens? They end up fighting. Or they got infirmities, they got problems, got rent problems, they use a whole bottle, then they end up pissing, they end up on the park bench, they end up wetting themselves every night, they end up losing their family. But to use a little wine for your family, sometimes it's there, it's made for that reason. Give you a little courage, you know what I mean? For your guts, the butterflies in your stomach. That's what it's for, man. Any questions on that? Let me get in there. One moment. Give me Galatians 1:8. I'm gonna touch this Asian goal, you know. You got a lot of nuts on the internet, man. So a lot of nuts talking about, yeah, you can't keep the law no more because, you know, I learned from a man that's been in this 20 years and he left the school and he was in 20 years, so he knows a lot. You know what I mean? They're just like, you got it, yeah? 128.
Come on, the book of Galatians, chapter 1, verse 28.
No, not Galatians 128. I'll take you a moment. 1 and 8, sorry, 1 and 8. I'm not sure.
Galatians chapter 1, verse 8.
You know what? Sorry, 1 minute. Move verse 6.
Galatians 1 and 6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into grace.
So, Paul I marvel. Marvel means like, say I saw an angel or marvel, like, wow. So I marvel that you moved from him that calls you to grace. Christ calls you to grace. Brothers come in at I.S.U.P.K and leave. I'm Paul I marvel at that. I marvel how yesterday you didn't know the Jews were black. And now you're leaving. Some new doctrine came out. This new elder came out, he's been the I.S.U.P.K and you know he knows best. Also, I'm marveling at that, man. Brothers coming to I.S.U.P.K, now they're gone. See, I'm marveling, I'm surprised. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow. How should you hear one with us saying the white man's the devil? Now all of a sudden the white man can be saved. How would you with us saying that it's okay to have 3-4 wives, now you're saying sin to have 3-4 wives? How would you with us saying that you can't eat pork, and now you're saying you can't eat pork, it's too hard? No, of course, I'm marveling at you, man. Like, what happened? You know?
I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into grace of Christ unto another gospel.
Unto what?
Another
And you
gospel.
moved to another gospel? We taught that you couldn't eat pork, and now you got another gospel saying you can eat pork. We said that God come for the Israelites. Now you have another gospel saying that God come for everybody. We said that we told you that black people can't marry white women, and now you're saying you can. There's another gospel, man. You know?
Which is not another, but
What's that? Not what? Read that again.
it is not another.
It's saying that you moved to another gospel, which is not another. What's that saying?
It's not, it's just some made up crap.
Kind of close to what's that saying?
Take it from the Bible.
Because now I'm saying you moved to another gospel, which is not another gospel.
Sis.
Oh, sorry.
It's like you moved, Paul saying you moved from, he's saying you moved to another gospel, which is not another gospel. Saying, you got it.
Did you move from the truth to go to something else that
Which is not another gospel.
not the truth?
It's like you moved from the black man, the Jews, to another gospel, which is not another gospel. It's not new. It's not new. You got brothers that left the truth. I said now that, all right, for instance, you got an Israelite group out there, used to I.S.U.P.K, they left the truth and said, you know what, all people can be saved. Moved from another gospel, but this ain't not another gospel.
You just reverted back to what you came
Exactly. You said that, all right, using the I.S.U.P.K, you said black people with the Jews and only they can be saved. Then you found a revelation. Now everyone can be saved. That's not another gospel.
That's
Why is it
right.
not another gospel? Because the Christians teach that.
Yeah.
You got people saying this whole flat earth. Is that another gospel?
Wow.
Christopher Columbus for the earth was flat. Not a new gospel. The black people saying, no, I read the Bible, I went through it, and yeah, you lot are wrong. It's one wife. The Christians taught that already. It's not, you think it's another gospel, not a new gospel. There's new gospel going around about, yeah, you can't keep the law, man. This brother who's been the I.S.U.P.K elect, and he found out you can't keep the law. Is that new? Christians have been teaching you can't keep the law since the 1600s. They taught that Christ did away with the law from the 1600s. It's not another gospel. It's a new gospel, but it's not another gospel. It's not new. We don't know. 5 minutes, it's soon, yeah?
So like, what? Oh, you got it, yeah. 7, yeah. Which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Christ.
There's something about that pervert the gospel of Christ, so that you can marry heathens now. You can't keep the law no more. The people that pervert the gospel of Christ, you know?
But though we,
Be that again.
but though
Be
we,
that again.
but though we,
So who's speaking here? Who wrote the epistles?
Paul,
Paul said we? Not alone. Who's the we?
the brothers, the Israelite, the Hebrews,
Saying we? Not him.
Jews.
We, then we. I'm talking to other Jews. I'm saying, but we. Who's Paul talking about? Who's the we here? Not he's speaking to Israelites. Who's the we? I'm speaking to Israelites. I'm saying, I'm saying, listen, man. You don't have to keep the law, you know, because We, meaning me and Benjamin, it means the teachers, other than Paul, saying we. So Paul's not saying himself, he's saying me and the others, James, Peter, the other men that set up. No, we done.
But though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed.
Paul saying, though we or the angel from heaven come and teach the net doctrine, let that man be accursed. So what's Paul saying about himself and saying about the men under him or the men that teach also? What's he saying about this? He's saying me or we teach any other doctrine, let them be accursed. What's that saying, man? What's Paul saying? The times that I give you, Paul saying that there's men on his level teach that can go up. Saying though we or an angel ties our mouths, don't listen to us. So
right.
Telling you we, the teacher can go up. So don't tell me about what this man was in the I.S.U.P.K and he was a 12 shield general and he said you can't eat pork. Come on, who else would know apart from him? When back in Paul's day, he's saying that elders could go up. He's telling you back then. So don't tell him about what he would know. So tape on an hour in one of these fake shows he was talking about. I was there, man. I know this breakdown back and forth. You can't tell me nothing. Or himself said me and even the other leaders, if we come teach something else, don't listen to us. That don't mean nothing to me because you used to be in the I.S.U.P.K and you teach this. Paul said Paul said himself can go up. He's saying we or the angel. You know what I mean? With that, the announcement from the wrap up. No questions now. Alright, cool, man. Hand over to Officer Yanya.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. The rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment found in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through to 10. Ma'ashara means a tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give it to the treasury department or to a teacher. Priest fund is a free will offering for priests. That's not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We've got a lecture by myself this Saturday. Again, the address, if you can make that, is number 108 Church Lane. 108 Church Lane, flat 4. Postcode is B2O2ES.
Again, so the lecture will be Brexit, man. Make sure you land. You know, we're at Brookston, handing out, bare flyers. Come through, man. Put B20 or B2O2ES in your sat nav, man. You know what I mean? From Birmingham or surrounding areas, Nottingham, Leeds, Manchester. Put B2O3ES in your sat nav.
Oh, set free again.
It's like 2ES. It's like, you know what I mean? Make sure you come through, man. You know what I mean? You don't have to bring no money enough. You bring this out and learn this knowledge. It won't cost you a bit. Cost you a bit of petrol money, but that's about it.
Other than that, it's just Passover, yeah?
What's next? Next is Passover.
9th of April.
9th of April, sundown. You know what I mean? We're going to be keeping at school. Same address. You know what I mean? Every Israelite born is obliged to attend. We drink wine. Sorry, let's say wine. We drink wine. We drink wine. Have some lamb. You know what I mean? So if you're a vegetarian or you don't drink wine, you know what I mean? You gotta eat meat for this one night. You get me? If you don't drink wine, you gotta drink wine for this one night. Sorry. You know?
Also, if I may, yeah, the Passover is not an optional thing, man. In ancient times, if you didn't come to the Passover, you'd be cut off, man. You'd be cut off. It's a serious thing.
Yeah.
Get you after the Passover, bring donations, bring a bottle of Johnny Walker, Blue Label. All Akim and Aqua, check the bulletin board in the hallway. Anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirts, headband, scarf, a And with that, let's rise and face the east. Abba Noah, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malach of Ka, Faba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Baratazah, Hawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nafanlava, Lakam, Kal, Yawan, Wasalakinawa, Kabawafinawa, Wasalakinawa, Kabawafinawa, Wala'ah, Fabayanawana, Fabayanawa, Banasayawan, Abba, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahapara, I will love them. Amen.
And in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debt.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not.
Into temptation.
Into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us.
From evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.